Welcome to another episode of Philly2Detroit Boxing. We got a very special guest on today, Zaquin Moses. What's going on, Zaquin?
What's up? What's up? I'm good. I'm good.
Good. My dog, man. We appreciate you for hopping on with us, man. Just to start us off, bro, like really, we just want to kind of know about your journey, man. How you got into it? What really got you into boxing and kind of making it kind of a lifestyle for you now?
My grandfather. When I was young, my grandfather used to he used to go to the gym all the time, and I ain't never used to know where he was going until he actually told me,
Mhm.
and then I saw one day he took Shakur with him one day, and then I asked the ghost, and then after that, I saw when I got there, I saw everybody training hard and stuff. And then he should start teaching me boxing. And ever since that day, it was like, shoot, I just like going to the gym. At first, I ain't fall in love with it. I used to go to the gym all the time because all the kids out the gym, like Emilio Chance and kids like that, they was all at the gym. So that's why I used to go until I saw where it could take you and stuff like that. Then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take it serious.
I was about to
Right.
that's going be my next question. What age did you feel like this something I could do? Like I could take care of my family with this. Like what age did it hit? Like I'm really talented to take it far, far.
I was 14. And then I used to play football and basketball, and I
Okay.
kept losing, and it was like a team sport, and boxing you by yourself. And then I used to I saw Shakur and stuff like that. I saw everything he was doing, and I saw the way how he was taking care of his family and stuff like that. And then I was like, oh, I did something serious, so I just stuck with it.
Oh my God.
Definitely. Hell yeah. And then, so what age did you really start competing for real? Like where you really got in the ring and your amateur career started?
Then you
Oh, you
froze
might have
up a
paused.
little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm about to say you might have
Aggie?
paused. Yep, hold on. I think I can hear you. Yep, I can hear you.
Got you.
All right, we bet. But I was asking, like, what age did your amateur career like really start? What age did you really get in there and really start competing, and really, start really competing with some of these top guys and
Oh,
whatnot?
y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah,
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 Y'all can hear me, right?
yeah.
I was 16. I was like 16, but I used to like I just told you, I used to box my whole life. I just never competed in the late. I used to spar and everything, so and be around a lot of nice people and spar a lot of nice people. But I just started competing late because I moved and I took 2 years off, so I started competing around 16.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so going into I believe your most recent fight was against Camaro Moten, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So going into that fight, now I already know going into that fight. I know that he the number one seed. He the it kid. I know you probably heard whispers of people assuming that you're going to lose, people not picking you, even if you didn't hear it. Like nobody told it to you. Like I say, you number one seed, so we already know. So how did that feel when you got out of the ring and you raised your hand and you got to look at everybody, knowing that I just proved at least 90% of the people in this room wrong.
Yeah, I felt good. I mean, going up into the fight, everybody obviously thought I was gonna lose. I
Right.
saw a lot of comments. They were saying this dude was too much for me. This dude had too much experience for me, and they were just saying I wasn't ready. And I was up reading it all night. In my mind, I'm like, shoot, I'm about to prove all these people wrong. So when I did it, I was like, yo, like I did it. I felt for real, I felt like I was on top of the world type John, cause that's my
Right.
first national. That was my first national 17 fights. I mean, against Carmel Moten, they were saying he was a next Floyd, next Tank type John, and I beat him. So it was.
No, that was crazy when when you can hear me. Let's see. Prior to come back.
I'm about to say you probably tap back in.
I said, you can hear me, bro?
Yeah, I get this shit keep going in and out.
No, you cool, you cool, you cool.
No,
Yeah,
it's all good. We gonna get the good clips. It's all straight.
we can edit that part out, so don't worry about it. But yeah, that's a when I heard you only had 16, 17 fights, that was like real. That was real surprising. That was real surprising. I automatic
Yeah,
because I ain't gonna lie. Me assuming, me knowing the type of fighter Carmel Morton is, when you beat him, I just assume like he probably somebody with 50, 60, 70, 80 amateur fights as well. So to hear when
yeah,
somebody said you only beat 17 fights, it was just that just caught me all off guard.
yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and then I actually went back and watched that fight, man, and like I looked like obviously the first round you had a clean sweep. The first round, every judge gave you the 10-9. The second round, it was slightly closer, but you won that one too. And then even the third round, they gave him the third round, but you could really tell you was really confident of what was going on. You could tell you kind of won the fight. You bouncing up and down. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got really confident in there. Like, just how was that feeling? Like, what was it like just being in that? I guess that atmosphere of the Nationals, like you said, it's your first one. What was it like just being in the ring and getting that experience?
Uh, I mean, I used to like. I'm used to like sparring like all the best people like Shakur, Richardson Hitchens, Raymond Ford. So I was sparring all of them, but like me fighting, like the crowd was like loud and it was like real loud, and I really wasn't used to like the crowd being loud, so I had to lock in on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, but the first round when they gave me all tens, in my mind I came back to the corner like, yeah, I won like since the first round because it was all tens. It's hard to come back for like all tens, especially the first round. So
Yeah.
like he coming out like, oh, I gotta pick it up. But
Yeah.
in my mind, I'm like, I won. Like, so, yeah. So I felt like I won the first round. The second round, once they gave me a 3-2 and they said I was up 3-2, I was like, yeah, there's nothing else he could do. Like,
Yo, it's
it's
over
like,
with. Yeah.
yeah, it's like I feel like even if you got like all tens, the last round, it was still 3-2 the second round, and he wasn't really be able to do nothing. He would have to get like a 10-8 round, and it wasn't even close like that.
I was gonna ask because I know both of you guys being in the top rank gym sparring some of the best guys. I was gonna ask, did you guys ever work together in the top rank
Yeah,
gym?
yeah, yeah. We sparred a couple times. We sparred at Floyd, not at Floyd gym. We sparred at some other gym in Vegas, and then we sparred at top rank gym.
All right, all right, all right. So
Hmm.
you was kind of familiar with, already knew what you was getting yourself into with
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And that kind of made sense though. Like after watching the fight, you could kind of tell you kind of knew his style a little bit. You know what I mean? You
yeah, yeah.
seem real comfortable in there. And that's another thing I wanted to ask you. Like, how do you describe like your style? Because when I was watching you, you really seem like a pro. But you know that's kind of hard in the amateurs because it's so fast paced. Like, how do you stay so calm and composed, and then you like really keep it like maybe that comes from like being in the gym with Shakur and them, but like your defense and your distance work is really like good. Like you know
Yeah,
what you're doing
appreciate it.
with
Yeah,
your distance, yeah. So like, where does that come from? Like, is it because you in the gym with these high level guys? Like, what is that?
yeah, yeah. I could say that. It's like I'm in the gym around a lot of top fighters, so I pick up on like a lot of stuff. Even if I'm not sparring them, like I'm get to watch them. I get to watch them spar. I get to watch them train, and like they going like all day in the gym. They going. They working hard. So I could like learn from that and just I ain't gonna lie. Like when you fighting like you be like shoot. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's the difference between like sparring and fighting. Cause when you fighting like especially amateur, like you gotta know like it's time to go. Like
Yeah.
it's
Hmm.
time to everything gotta be 100, everything gotta be sharp. But other than that, shoot, my distance, that's coming from watching boxing. I watch a lot of boxing too. And I actually sit down and like study boxing. So I think that helped me. I sit down, study Shakur, Floyd, and a lot of fighters. So that's where most of that comes from.
Okay. I was gonna ask, do you have your eyes set on the Olympics, or do you
Uh
think you're turning pro sooner and not going to the Olympics?
nah. I ain't rushing to go pro or nothing. Especially in the situation I'm in. I got Shakur behind me. That's my family. That's my big brother. But I ain't really rushing to do anything. But 2024, I'm team in September. I'm gonna go up to 139 and fight at the last chance qualifier. to make the 2024 Olympics. If not the 2024, I'm going to the 2028. I'm doing 2028. So yeah, working. I got a lot of time. I'm still young. I just turned 18. 2028. I'm only be like 22. So yeah, I'm working.
Definitely, yeah. I must say, you definitely have a lot of promoters looking your way. I was going to ask, do you have any promoters already that have already reached out and let you know that they looking at you and they're going to be looking at you in the future?
Yeah. I got
You ain't got to get no names and no
Nah,
promoters.
nah, I'm gonna give name for sure, because I'm locked in with them, but I got Shakur, I got Antonio Leonard, and I got Jay Prince behind me. So yeah, we there.
Definitely got
Man, I was gonna say,
the 18.
Yeah,
I was about to say that's the squad to have behind you
yeah,
too,
nah,
man.
for
Yeah,
real,
yeah.
for real.
And then, like you saying, you said you sit down and you watch a lot of boxing, man. You study a lot. Some of your favorite guys to study. I heard Shakur and Floyd, and you can kind of see that in your style. But is there some other guys you like to really sit down and look at?
Other than Floyd, I watch Lomachenko.
Yeah,
Lomachenko cool. I watch Devin. He cool. I watch Tank a little bit. Cause he ain't just like a puncher, but he know how to box too. He when he
hmm
boxing, he like that. I watch, like I said it on the interview. I watch Sweet Pea.
yeah.
Okay.
Pernell.
I watch a lot of cool dudes. I ain't gonna lie. I watch Carissa Shield, even though she a female. I watch Carissa. I love
Gotta
watching
watch
boxing, bro.
Carissa. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I love watching boxing. So that's what separates me from everybody else. I just love boxing.
Mhm. Mhm.
What you got? You got one more? I got a couple more. What you got for him, bro?
Yeah, you go, go ahead. You go, bro. You go.
I know. Yeah, I was gonna say, could you tell us a little bit about your like coaches who you train with? Like, who are some of your team that help you get right for your like these tournaments? And you say you got the Olympic trials coming up. Who's some of your team?
My grandfather Wally Moses. That's like the one that put me into boxing. That's my main coach. Like he
That's
the
your
one that
too, right? If I'm not
yeah
mistaken.
yeah that's your coach too. He called me every day. He let me know what to do, what not to do, and he makes sure I'm ready. But other because since he don't live down here, he can't really like train with me. But
Right,
coach
right.
that's in the coach that's in the gym with me, you got Joe Artiga. He got a national champion, his daughter, Atlantis Artiga. He got a son, a national champion, Jay Artiga. And you got Ray Diesel. You got Teray Stevenson. Everybody work with me, including Shakur. He coaching me too. Everybody, we all be in the gym working hard.
I'm about to say is do you stay in Houston? That's where you
Yeah, I stay in Houston.
okay. And what around what time is the Olympic trials gonna be?
September.
All right.
September. Last chance in September.
Okay. How do that work? How many like do you have to win one tournament or do you win one tournament to go to the next tournament and the next? Because I know the amateur
Uh,
tricky for that.
uh, Once you win the trials or like the last chance, you qualify to get on the team, I think, and then you to actually go to the Olympics. So so yeah, and then I don't know if they're gonna make you fight like the number one at camp or anything, but
Yeah.
if they do that, if they do anything like that, I know I'm gonna be ready. Like the work I pick.
She'll come back in a sec.
It froze. It froze. You can hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got you. Yeah.
Uh, like I was about to say, I ain't trying to like. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to super confident, or I ain't trying to sound super confident and nothing like that, but I know the work that I put in, and I'll make sure I work hard every day. So I know I'm ready for whatever's in my way. I'm gonna know I'll be ready.
Right. You definitely put yourself on notice by when you got that last one. So everybody
Yeah.
definitely gonna name you. So you definitely gonna get everybody's A game for sure.
Yeah.
I about to say you definitely come. And then, bro, you said you got some work in with Kermel before. Y'all fought. That's obviously one of the top amateurs in the world right now. Who are some of the other people that you like sparring with, amateur or pro?
I like sparring Emmanuel Chance. That's my little brother. He a dog. He 12-time national champ. Even though he fight at 112, like he a real like.
I was about to say that's the one they call Manny the Goat.
Yeah, Manny, Manster.
Yeah,
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 he a real dog. I like sparring Jay, national champ. He train at my gym. He a dog. He nice. And I like sparring Shakur all the time. I gotta spar Shakur like I got to. Like, I can't say
you got to.
I can't turn it. I gotta spar Shakur. I like sparring Ray Savage. He keep me on 50 because he real sharp and he got a little pop. Even though they don't say he got pop, he got a little pop, grown man strength. So and Richardson Hitchens, I can't forget about Richardson. I like sparring Africa
Yeah,
too.
Richardson the dog. Yeah, Richardson the dog.
Oh, yeah, dog.
you definitely been in the ring with some guys. What's some of the advantages you feel that you have that other guys don't have? Because not every amateur could just casually say like, yeah, I sparred with Richardson Hitchens and you frozen us.
Uh,
Well, yeah, I sparred with
uh,
Richardson Hitchens and Shakur and Ray Savage. Like these is top guys. Like it's a luxury to be able to at a consistent level be in the ring with these guys. So not everybody has that luxury.
uh, the advantages I got, just being around these dudes. Like I forgot I sparred Keyshawn too.
Uh,
I got some rounds in with Keyshawn. But yeah, just being around these dudes. Everybody don't get to be around people like them. So yeah, like I don't know how to explain it. It's like shoot. I don't know how to explain it, but I just be I just ready to fight for real, for real. I'm ready
Right.
to
I know I'm already hip. Yeah, I'm already. You probably don't take that for granted. Hell no. And then
but
like,
no, go ahead, bro.
oh no, I was just gonna ask you. You kind of hinted on it. I was just gonna ask you like when y'all do spar, like is they like is y'all on 10 or is y'all they kind of going a little light or y'all getting like some real work in type of thing? You know what I mean? Because obviously these is world championship level fighters. You know what I mean?
uh this what I'm gonna say. They make sure that like they sparring on a level where I'm like, well, I gotta be like, make sure I'm on 50. Like they working with me. So
Right.
so yeah, they pick it up when they need to pick it up. If they don't really like slow it down because I got skills too. I'm a dog, all that, but they pick it up when they need to pick it up. If I'm tired, they pick it up even more. Like they pushing me to like be one of the top boxers, like one of the top kids out here. Like they pushing me all the way, and I appreciate every last one of them for that.
So what you got for him, bro? I got
I was gonna go some fight predictions on some future fights coming up and some fantasy matchups. I'm about to say I got two the Lomachenko versus Devin Haney. Who you got in that matchup?
At first, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was going with Devin, cause Devin, he a
So that
boxer.
first, oh,
He
hold on. You
he a,
changing up?
yeah, he is
no.
a boxer. But Loma, I don't know. His last couple fights, like his last fight against Ortiz, he just came back from war. And who he fought before he fought Ortiz?
Comey, I think,
I believe
or Nakatani.
Probably
it was
Nakatani.
either Nakatani or Richard Comey. It
It
was
was
one of
Richard Comey or Richard Nakatani. One of those dudes.
Like when you watch him versus Richard Comey and Nakatani, like I think those was the fights like he actually had like full camps. And even when he lost to Tiafimo, like he was I don't know if it's true or not, but they say his shoulder was bothering him like the first half of the fight, but the second half of the fight, like you saw Loma like he
yeah.
started picking it up. If he fought like that the first round, I feel like he could have got Tiafimo out of there. But
I feel like he probably respected T.O. Power a little too much
yeah,
going into the
too
first
too
round.
early. Yeah, too early. And then once he like started getting confidence, he started picking it up.
Yeah, sound like we got the Loma pick. Sound like
Yeah, I
we
got Loma. I got Loma for
Oh
sure.
shit.
Oh man, we
I
got
got
Loma.
Loma for sure.
Oh shit.
Hey, this is first real. He get a week camp. He get 9 week camp. Whatever he got, I shoot. I got Loma for sure.
And you know what? You can't even be mad at that pick because Loma is one of them guys, man. I mean, obviously Loma. A lot of people not picking Loma now, and I got Devin Haney too, by the way. But a lot of people not picking Loma because obviously he's 35, 36 years
Yeah,
old now. Devin the bigger guy,
yeah. You
but Loma
gotta.
can work, man.
Yeah, you gotta respect that. Like everybody think he old all this, but Devin, I mean not Devin, Loma, like he a dog, like he a fight, and I don't think he going for none of that boxing stuff Devin be doing. I don't think Loma going in there to be undisputed. So hey, this gonna be a good fight. I can't wait.
I want to say, what's another yeah, I'm trying to think of other. Oh, all right, the Teofimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor.
Oh nah, I think Josh Taylor beat him up bad, like real bad.
Oh, you
I
think he
think
watch? Why you think he watch him?
like Tiafimo, his last couple performances wasn't like it was
That
you feel me? And Josh Taylor a big 140. Like I saw him in person, like he like real big. Like
Definitely.
he ain't little or none of that. I saw Tiafimo in person. It's like shoot, you the same size as me.
Hold on, hold on. I'm about to get up for like 2 seconds, real quick. I apologize.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
You can hear me? Yeah, I was saying like he the same size as me, so I'm like, shoot. Hey, I think he gonna stop Teofimo. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I feel like he gonna stop Teofimo.
And that was a hard one for me because I like Tiafimo, but obviously Josh Taylor been running 140 for years
Yes,
now. You know what I'm saying? So it's
yes.
like not Tiafimo trying to come up here and like you said, his last two performances been kind of I don't know. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm kind of leaning towards Josh Taylor too.
Nah, for real.
And then I always ask this one, man. This is my favorite one. Everybody always got different answers. If it ever happened, who you got in the Bud Spence? I mean, yeah, Bud Spence. I'm talking about.
That's a tough decision, but I'm gonna go with Bud.
Now I ain't
I'm gonna
gonna.
go. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna go with Bud. Don't give me Spence nice, Spence cold. Don't get me wrong, Spence he get all his respect, but Bud like I
Right.
feel like Bud just on a different level. Like I watch Spence versus Ugas. Who else he fought? He fought Garcia, right?
Danny Garcia, yeah.
Danny Garcia, and I'm watching him, and Earl like to sit in the high guard, and I think Bud like he gonna break through that. And Bud hit hard too. It's not like Earl the only one that's saying hard. Bud hit real
Now
like he hit real
I'm about to
hard.
say I gotta ask this question. It's
That's
only
gonna be
right
a good
because
fight.
you actually been around Bud Crawford, so I gotta ask if it's any bias in that answer because you actually up close in Terrence Crawford. You probably seen him work out. You probably seen him spar. So I gotta ask if there's any bias in that answer, just a little bit.
Yes. Say the question again.
I said I gotta ask you if there's any bias in that answer because I know you actually be up close and personal with Bud. You seen him spar, you probably seen him train multiple occasions. So it's like I know you probably got a relationship with him and everything.
Right, that's your man. You gotta pick your man.
Yeah, like I gotta ask the bias route.
Nah.
I don't know, man. That's your man's, bro.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Nah, I ain't being biased or nothing. Like I actually like watch boxing. Like I sit down like all the time. I sit down with Shakur like all the time. And I be watching. Like I really be like watching. If I really thought Earl like could beat Bud, I'd say it, but I don't think I ain't gonna lie, I don't think he did, Bud.
I just gotta make sure, that's your man's. You gotta ride with your man's too.
That's I
I'm about to
understand. I
say
understand.
we gotta. Your cousin just happened to be one of the hottest fighters in the sport right now. So
All right, that's a
we know
blessing.
we know your answers, but I gotta ask you anyway.
That's a blessing.
Shakur versus Tank.
You know I got caught,
I got
and
Yeah,
I'm
I know
not.
you got core, but I want like a
Oh
breakdown. Since I know
man,
you got
Yeah,
him,
like
I
what?
want the breakdown on how on why you believe he'll win.
you get me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I said I got caught, but I'm not being biased either. Even though like call my family, I'm not being biased. Like
No, yeah, I definitely want to break down that fight on why you believe he'll be victorious.
Cole like he too smart. Like Cole like he's super smart. Like I don't think nobody at all. I don't think nobody on this dude level. Like he trains super hard every day. Like even when they think he not working, he working. But to break down the fight, I think Cole gonna outbox him all 12 rounds. Like all 12 rounds. I think he's gonna get to a point, Cole got real good defense. So it's
Right.
real hard to hit him.
Probably the
It's gonna
best
get to
in the sport right now.
yeah. It's gonna get to a point where Tank gonna have to like really earn his shot. Like he gonna have to like really earn his shot. And the rounds he be taking off sometimes in the beginning. He can't
Yeah.
do that with Cole. Cause once Cole go up, oh my god.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was talking to my coach. I was saying that that fight would probably really start at the like fourth, fifth round because I always felt like Shakur clean the first 4 or 5 easy, and then Tank would probably try to really go get after him after that.
it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. Cole gonna be in a rhythm. He get the box. He's smart. I'm telling you, he gonna do everything that I thought Ryan. Well, I thought Ryan was gonna like I thought Ryan was gonna like box her. Ryan tall, but Cole like
Yeah,
different. Like Cole like that dude different. I love him to death. Like he's super different, and I watch him all the time. That's a blessing. But yeah, I got Cole beating him easy. I ain't gonna lie, easy.
what about go Devin Haney versus Tank?
I think Devin could beat him. I think Devin could outbox him too. Devin big, he a boxer. I just think Devin can't get caught. We saw Devin hurt, but I think he
Yeah,
can't get. I think he can't get caught because once Tank hit him, like I think it's
lights
Might
over.
out.
be, yeah, it might be lights out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's over.
I was about
I
to say because you
say
like you said we seen him hurt in a Linares joint. If
Yeah,
if he wasn't saved by the bell, we
it
don't
was
know what
over.
could have happened. Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
'cause
know
he
what
was
could have
hurt.
happened.
He was hurt bad. He was hurt real bad. That was crazy.
I was gonna ask you, is there any fighters you see that you think about like me and him probably gonna see each other one day in the pros? Like any fighter that's in and around your weight class that you, because if you think about it, like Shakur, Haney, Ryan Garcia, them guys been around each other their whole life and coming up in
Yeah,
the amateurs. So it's
yeah,
like Shakur and Haney, I'm pretty sure coming up at that time, they would probably was able to look at each other. Like we probably gonna have to see each other one day. Well,
yeah,
so is there
yeah.
anybody that you come up with sometimes and you probably be in here like I probably gonna have to see you in the pros one day.
Yeah. It's a couple, but I don't remember their names, but I can give you like two or three.
Okay,
Carmel, I'm gonna have to see Carmel again.
for
I'm gonna
sure.
have to see him again. Carmel, Troy Nash, he
Okay.
he he real solid, but he be talking a lot. I ain't really.
He's for that shit.
Yeah, he be talking a lot. But Troy Nash and it's another dude. He fight out of No Excuse Gym. I forgot
Okay.
his name, but he real cool. But that's three right there. Everybody else shoot. I'm ready. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like all these dudes that's around my weight class or anywhere close to my weight class, I feel like none of them on my level. I'm gonna say this again. I ain't trying to like sound confident, like super
Yeah.
confident or super big headed, but I know that I put in a lot of work. I know that the people I'm around and all this stuff like that, so I know I'm gonna be ready for everything.
So you got any more, bro?
No, that's all I did want to ask you Canelo Benavidez too. We just seen Canelo fight last weekend. Everybody talking about he kind of washed now. What you think he'll do against a Benavidez, somebody that's young, ready to go? He throwing a lot of punches.
I got Benavidez. Benavidez for sure. For sure. I think Canelo need to retire before it's too late. I ain't gonna lie. He need to retire before it's too late.
You think he can get that Bivol win in a rematch or no?
No. Bivol got his number.
He's so
He made it look easy too. Like he made it look like
yeah, man.
I'm like, yo, this Canelo, he making Canelo look average. I'm like, oh, but yeah, he got Canelo number, and Benavidez, he need to stay far away from him. Benavidez been wanting to fight Canelo for a long time.
I got one more. I'm gonna go top 5 fighters in the sport today, in your opinion.
Today, I'm gonna say
your
Shakur.
Top 5.
I'm gonna say Shakur,
mm-hmm.
Jared Anderson, Keyshawn Davis, Raymond Ford, and Richardson Hitchens. My 5 right there.
Bet.
All dogs too.
No, definitely. I think Richardson Hitchens is like a dark horse. He
underrated, man.
They sleeping on him.
Other guys that you name, but he is dark horse for sure.
He just had a great fight. He just won 2, whooped on bro, and really, you know what I mean. He showed that he can really fight. So I'm excited to see a lot of more Richardson in the future. Though he can go for real.
Yeah, they say he about to he's posting like he about to fight Montana Love. His next fight.
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, it seemed like Montana Love trying to duck him though.
Yeah, he ducking, right?
Because look, he got offered.
The only one.
He got offered when Eddie Hearn signed him. He gave him a $300,000 a fight deal. So you gotta figure. All right, anybody he fought not as good as Richardson Hitchens. So probably Richardson, he probably asking for what we're gonna say 400. Because Richardson Hitchens said that he pricing that he in the negotiations trying to price himself out, so he probably in there asking for 700, 800, all this just basically pricing himself out, trying to duck him.
Yeah,
he don't want the problem. I ain't seen Montana in the ring in a while either though. So
after his last fight, he just looked bad. His last fight, he looked like he was trying to street fight.
No, definitely.
And you probably don't want to get right in the ring with nobody sharp like
right.
No, that's what it is. That's what I really think he is. I really think he looking at Eddie Hearn crazy. Like, bro, I just lost. You trying to give me Richard Hitchens next? That's
right.
What's going on here?
Nah, for real. No cap.
But shit, bro. Let the people know where they can find you at. Oh, yeah, go ahead, bro.
No. I was literally about to say the same word. You good? You got it.
Oh yeah. Y'all can find me on Instagram at Zaquin Moses, Twitter at Zaquin Moses, and I want to shout out a couple people. I want to shout out Shakur. I want to shout out my auntie Malika Stevenson, Make It Happen. I want to shout out my grandfather, Waleed Moses. I want to shout out everybody from my gym, everybody that trained with me, everybody that's in camp with me. I want to shout out all of them. I want to shout out Joe Ortega, to Ray Stevenson. And shoot, I want to thank God because without him, none of this be possible.
Definitely.
My dog. Thank you for coming on, bro. We really appreciate it. We've been excited about this interview since you told us.
For real. We definitely was talking about it every day, man. Because we've been had the social media platform big, but we just started the podcast, so we was hyped when you agreed to do it with us.
I appreciate y'all too. I appreciate y'all. Anytime though. For real, when I make it like real like up there, anytime.
That's what we do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We definitely gonna have you back, champ.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.